Sick.
Mang for the 5 gifted, but we're starting now, so I cannot read the names out, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, Netixor and Mang. I really appreciate that. But let's go ahead into the match. If you want to, you can do a prediction. Let's go into the 1v1 on the map from Numelops. We have Psychos playing for the blue team, which is orKs GP Numelops, and then we have Numelops representing not only his map, but also going to play for Team Shift. So let's go ahead and see what this match will bring us. Numelops with a mistake. First to 7 will take the first point. And let's go ahead and see if Psychos can retain that lead. Right now it's looking good. Numelops completely dead, joining FWO there and not being able to save it there. So he is out and Psychos will take the first point.
Oh man, Zykos, that's an easy free round for him, unless he were to fly out of the map and crash himself. How embarrassing would that? I think I've seen that only once before though, during a 1v1 where both players crashed out, but they both crashed out at the exact same time. So it was almost more understandable. But yeah, Zykos, free win. He could have just saved it. Instead, he went really fast. That's still a really solid time of 104.4. Great time out of him.
Yeah, and also thank you guys so much for the 100-bit Zuzi and the gift to Marina. I appreciate that. But hey, that was an anticlimactic round. I hope the next round will be a bit more close. Well, very nice.
I mean, it is technically closer, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
It's technically closer, but yeah, this one is not very close either, so not too much to talk about other than let's hope Numelops here can keep it together on his own map. Let's see if he makes a mistake. He has made mistakes on several parts of this map here, especially during the 3v3 on the last round, but this time around I think he's looking very solid. 20 seconds left before the end of the map. We're still left with the RPG part before that's still left to be played. Zykos is behind by over a second at this point. Let's see if Zykos can put a little bit of pressure. Still no mistake out of Numelops or Zykos at this point. Ever since the start here, they'll both enter the finish with 105s. Yeah, Numelops saved it quite a bit. It's fine though. That's perfectly reasonable and goes through. We're tied at 1.
Yeah, tied at 1. Both players have made a mistake, but you see the pressure is on, you know, and maybe also they have to get maybe into the zone again where the match is close or anything like that, because we had very close and high voltage matches beforehand, and now it's all of a sudden reset to the start. You know, the pressure's on when it comes to, we have the grand final taking into place, but not that the team has to perform. You know, because you can afford mistakes right now. Of course, not too many. You have to win the submatch. But now we have a better round. We have Psychos versus Numelops. Close. Only a couple of thousand of a second here. 37,000 to be exact. But only because Numelops crossed the checkpoint a bit differently. Good amount of speed there for both players. Numelops right now in the lead for Team Shift. Good line there as well for the Russian driver. Or for the Russia flag driver. I'm not sure if he is from Russia or not, but I think so, if I was recalling correctly. And then we have Psychos as well with a great approach there, but look at the speed here. Numelops is a bit behind, so the map builder not right now with the best amount of speed in this section. Let's go into the ending. Numelops with a bit more speed. Psychos almost clipping there, and he makes the jump, but that was a good round. A 104.36 is the winning time, and a 0.49 is not enough to make it happen. But good round, nowhere close to the first or second round.
That is a nice little window out of Zykos, and that's not a bad time out of Numelops either. He just wasn't as fast, and that's a nice time out of Zykos, who really pushed it to the limit. Both of them did, I will say, and Zykos is the one who just comes out on top. We might see an even closer round, to be fair, because both of these guys can push it to the absolute limit. Let's see if we can even get a 0.2 out of both of these guys. We've seen 0.3 before. Let's see if we can get a 0.2 as Zykos and Numelops side by side as they were last round. Once again, heading into this checkpoint, nothing separates them. It's not even half of a tenth at this point that separates either car. No one is over a car length away from the other, and that is why this race is so good, because both of them can show pace. Both of them have practically the exact same pace as Zykos. Starts to push out a bit of a lead. He starts to have a little bit too much more speed, and he's pushing away. He's pulling it away. As Numerovsky tries to catch up, he will not be able to. He falls off the map, and Zykos does an even better 4.4. And there you go.
Yeah, what a good round here from both players. Numerovsky had to push it. Also, Zykos, not with the best line, had to release a bit, but was still leading. I mean, it was still a 0.4, so that was definitely a good time. And with that, he is the leader, 3-1 now, so it was the chance for Numerovsky to tie up the score. But right now, orKs GP Numelops is leading here. And also Zykos is leading in this round. Oh no, never mind. Oh, dude, everything what I say results into a jinx, man. What is going on? So Zykos down. Numerovsky still has to survive this one. And of course now we have the XCD chatting again, you know. Numerovsky playing this map for 1 year already, chatting. Oh, winning his own map, chatting. Well, whatever.
Numerovsky his own map chatting as well.
Exactly. So he's 1.6 seconds ahead. I really like this section here. Also this turn that works out very nicely. So very good map from Numerovsky. Kudos to him building this one. He has a lot of different styles, I would say. You say this RPG section, I can agree with that. And then also this ending is very RPG-ish itself. And this time is also winning time, 104.59. And with that, Numerovsky is coming closer again, 3-2. And no one is really pulling away.
No one pulling away indeed. As, let's see it. Because right now, Zykos and Numerovsky are both non-Germans, and they're practically the only non-Germans here that aren't everyone else on their teams are German, I think, right? Except for Matuz on the side of Numelops.
Yeah.
Everyone else is German. So right now, both non-Germans showing us how it's done for this 1v1 currently. And with how close the matches are when neither of them crash, it really does show that both of them have come prepared, but it also shows how much they're pushing when they do crash, right? Because if they weren't pushing, they wouldn't be crashing. And that's... they're under a lot of pressure, and they're under a lot of... not just pressure from us viewing him, right? But a lot of pressure from their teammates. And because it's the grand final, because it's Numerovsky's map, right? It's extra pressure that just comes on and adds on that at some point does make them crack every now and then, and it shows as Numerovsky heads into the finish. Nice little jump there, and he'll finish with a 104.65. He'll win the round with that. He saved it a little bit, and that's more than enough to finish in first.
Yeah, enough to finish in first and tying up the score 3-3. I'm smelling another 13-rounder here. So first to 7 points. There's no tennis mode enabled in this one. And guys, of course, Ama's not playing CPS. He's way too bad for that. But let's stop trash talking Ama here. Let's go ahead and go into this round. Numerovsky has made that mistake. Zykos is in the lead, and he can go into the lead again. And let's see what he does. Well, I mean, Ama would have definitely not made this mistake because he would have crashed one corner early already. But let's not talk about that. Zykos in the lead, and enough trash talking Ama here. But we have to do that if Ama's in the chat, of course. You know, some banter is always fine. And Zykos looks like to win this one here. He's 2.6 seconds ahead. But of course, he can still mess up some transitions, yo. As he still has to clear some... What was that yo, man? Why did am I now a rapper or what? Yo, he is clearing that transition and making that. What is happening? I really need some sleep. It's it's incredible. Oh, man. So Zykos takes it, and he will go into the lead again. Yo.
Yo guys, we're gonna head back down to the track and see if Zykos' lead here will stay up and he won't give it back. Oh no. Zykos goes up 4-3 over Numerovsky at the current moment. Let's see if we can get another close fight here for the first time in about 5 minutes. As Zykos and Numerovsky here, both of them getting the pressure, hitting them at the wrong times, and they're just getting railed by this pressure for sure. As Zykos in the lead here, Nurovsky's pressuring in behind, though Zykos is building up a small lead here of a 10th and a half. Zykos keeps on opening up that lead. Nurovsky keeps trying to get ever so closer, but he'll need to push it harder. He'll need to get a lot closer if he wants to bring this one home. But Nurovsky right now falling back a little bit more each and every checkpoint. It's one, oh, there it is. Into the wall he goes, and Zykos gets a small slowdown of his own, but he will be fine. He'll make it through just perfectly fine. And there you go. He'll make it through 104.3. Nurovsky in second place as, well, he's the only person who could come in second place, but it's 5-3.
Well, I mean, potentially we could also see 2 winners in a round if it's tied, but of course then there is the RNG that is coming into play, but also good time here. 0.3, the weather record is a 0.068 by Dexter, who unfortunately went out with his team in the match against orKs GP Numelops. Right now it's looking good for just that team because they are leading 5-3. And this is an important round. Either it's 6-3 or 5-4. A very important round for both players. Psychos is leading, and this looks to be a rather closer round compared to the other ones. Nurovsky not with the best amount of speed in this case. I mean, he went wider, but he had to travel more distance. Psychos clipping a bit. He could be call himself lucky there that he didn't really slow down, as Nurovsky is also not able to, or should not release there, and he wasn't releasing. But Psychos did that and rewarded in order to not crash into the wall. And we have the ending coming up. Psychos with a way wider line has a bit more speed. It's dead even between them again. The ending will decide. Nurovsky going so much inside there. And Psychos with more speed. And it seems that the ending from Psychos is way better than from Nurovsky. But just when I say that, the jinx is coming in. Nurovsky almost clipping there. This could have been the first round without any finisher. But Nurovsky was able to steer to the left in just that moment. And he is coming closer. Only 1 point between the players yet again.
Oh, that was such a crucial round for Zykos. He could have really put Nurovsky's back against the wall here. Going up 6-3, that would have been detrimental for sure. But Zykos making that costly mistake, and it allows Nurovsky to bring it back to 1 point. He could tie this game up once again here as Zykos. He's up to another lead, 0.1 at the current moment, and he's got about 1 car length ahead of Nurovsky. Let's see if it can keep that lead or if Nurovsky can come back in here and bring it back to a tie match. As Zykos, he's full dead. He's on his turtle here and DNFs. All Nurovsky has to do now is safe it. Right? There's no way he throws this. Right? No way he just jumps off the map suddenly.
Stop.
And just gives the round away. No way he does that, right? No way he does that as he goes towards the section that's really, really tight. It's a tightrope section, really. As he heads up into the corner, he's got to jump onto the tight road, and he'll perfectly go through, do the risky finish as well on top of that, and finish with a 104.5. A little bit of overkill when his opponent is already dead. They're tied at 5.
Tied at 5, round number 10, and no one is there yet. No match point scenario, no map point scenario, as we have the next round, or this round, being super decisive. Whoever wins this one has the map point in the hand in the next one. So with 2 victories in a row, you have it. So Psychos versus Nurovsky. Episode number 11. Psychos, however, with an early mistake, and Nurovsky could go into the lead for the first time here in this match, as he is releasing accordingly. Probably gets the call from his teammate that he is more than 1 second, or just a little bit in that range ahead. It's 1 second just by the dot here. Oh my
no.
God.
What a match.
Well, okay, then it's... Dude, this match feels so weird, actually. So, Nurovsky not saving, he's throwing it away, but hey, maybe Psychos is not surviving the ending. This could all happen, so Nurovsky's still racing. We had some fragile action. Let's see. Psychos survives that one. This one as well. Jumps there, not clipping, and he takes it. So now orKs GP Numelops with their first map point.
First map point, and there's only going to be 2 tries of the bullet here. Nurovsky needs to win both to win this 1v1. Zykos, all he has to do is win 1 of the next 2 rounds here, and it's very possible for him to do, but it's also very possible that he chokes, that he hits the wall. We shall see what happens, because no one knows at this point. I think it's too tight to call, and that's why this match has been tied practically the entire way through. Numelops has a big lead over Zykos off of the start here, down to the track. Let's see if he'll give it back as Zykos tries to come back. He'll need to go a little bit riskier on his lines to be able to catch up to Numelops, and Numelops going to have the pressure of needing absolutely to not make a mistake on this round here. Let's see which one of them will crack, if either of them do, or will they turn into brilliant diamonds and be tied at 6 apiece, heading into the final one of the round of the 1v1. Numelops still keeping his lead. It's now 161 milliseconds. So close for Numelops. He nearly flies out, but he's still alive. Zykos getting in ever so closer. 82 milliseconds away now as they head onto the tightrope section. Numelops dies. He falls off of the map. Zykos wins the 1v1. He turns into a brilliant diamond. Numelops is only cool.
That's a Fields Batman. I just have to say that a Fields Batman for Numelops. Maybe he has regretted building this kind of ending with that RPG section, but that was also a very good round. And well, that's not a diamond, that's coal here indeed, you know. So pressure can form diamond, but it was Numelops choking under that pressure, and the first point goes to GP Numelops. So GG's to them, but we still have 3 more sub matches after that, and of course we also have a Portuguese player. You know, maybe you know him. He's called Mavi. I think
that's right. Yeah, but he wasn't in the server, so I didn't see him. All I saw was German. But
I don't know. I think Ma he's a new Trackmania player. You know, I think he's playing for 10 hours or something, and. GP Numelops decided to pick him up, so he is, it's Maui. Cool, it's Maui. True, I forgot. Maui he's called. Maui.
It's not like he has a WR on like half of the CPS maps, right?
Yeah. Nah, he's not the good player.
Nah. He only has world record on half the maps, you know? He doesn't have world record on all the maps.
Yeah, Maui is sick. So let's see what he can do. Looking forward to see him play. Actually, Maui versus Pack would have been a great match to watch. Also on this map, I think Pack was great on this one, but he was missing a little bit on that consistency note. But let's see what they can do here. Of course, now we have the 2v2. Will be played until opponent block 5, and a 2v2 is won with the most amount of points. It makes sense.
Oh man.
So
could you imagine if Shift win this one?
Oh no.
And we're tied at 1 going into the 3v3s. I know you don't want it, and I don't think I want it either, because at this point we've had 2 tiebreakers already in both semifinals, right? And we're kind of expecting it heading into the finals because of that.
Deja vu. I have been in this place before. Yeah.
Fire on the streets and da.
I think.
What are you laughing about?
About nothing. I just think that this could well happen, but I want to learn and sleep. You know, guys. I think I'm not gonna do map requests today. I'm gonna do them next week.
Okay. Sag. I remember actually. I played. I think I played one recently. Yeah, but not this weekend for sure.
Dude,
I am
it's way too
going
dank.
to take a nap after this.
Keep on practicing. Yeah, I practice for my exam.
That's true, huh? Yeah, your exam is Tuesday, huh?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I mean, good luck on that one.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Good studying as well.
Well, yeah, I've done a lot in the last couple of days. I played like he played the. Sounds like he played the 24. No, I didn't play it.
You casted it a bit of it though.
Yeah, it was like 6 hours. Yeah.
6 hours.
Dude, holy
I mean,
shit!
it's
Like,
still 6 hours.
Well, what did fucking Knoosh do? It's incredible. Like 24. he casted 24 hours.
Not just casting it, he streamed it too, right?
24
he streamed the
hours.
of it. He was nuts. I was there for 11 hours. You were there for 6.
Alma was
Shout
there
out
for
to everyone
2.
who came with us. Susan came on for a little bit while I was away. Claire came on to help us out. A lot of the players came on to interview as well, which was really, really awesome. Oh man, it was a great event. I loved it.
Okay, so we have one more warm-up and that was it. And now we're gonna go live. So it works as follows. Listen, chat, listen. So 2v2 will be played. The points for the respective positions are: first is getting 4 points, second is getting 3, third is getting 2 points, and last place is getting 1 point. The team with the most amount of points after each round wins. The tie can happen if a team is either first or second, first and last, or second and third. That's why we only play till level of 5. So good luck to the teams. It is Voltice and Ratchet versus Matus and Maui. So Matus also playing, the French player, and the Portuguese player versus the 2 Germans, Ratchet and Voltice. Let's see how this will go. Of course, GP Numelops is already leading Ratchet with that first mistake. Also, Maui touches the grass there very slightly, as Matus didn't really get the best line, but so much speed out of that. And with that, he is on par with Voltice, who needs to get that first position in order to force a tie, because Ratchet right now is on that last position. You can see it here. He's already so far behind, but of course mistakes can happen, especially in that ending section. Matus and Maui are pushing, though. Voltice with a very wide line. Oh, getting a really good amount of speed, but it's so close between them still. 0.1 of a second after 52 seconds of racing, but the ending will decide a lot. Maui and Matus are in first and second, and they will stay there. Oh, Voltice is coming closer, but it's not enough, so they will take the first point. For GP Numelops, also a good time here, 104.4 and a 104.5, sealing the deal.
And that's the first round. Of course, GP Numelops do want to win this, right? Make it 2-0, because then it would be impossible to tie after the 3v3s. At which point, if they win just one of the 3v3s, they will win the entire tournament. However, if they lose this, if Shift win the 2v2 here, we will be tied at 1 and be forced to play both 3v3 maps 100% certain, and we have pretty much a 50-50 chance of seeing the first map come back for the 3v3. So let's see it. Voltice and Ratchet 1 and 2 at the current moment, they want to bring back this match into a 1-1 tie. Let's see if they can do it, as Ratchet is ahead by about 1/10 over Voltice and Maui. Maui coming back. He actually takes second place from Voltice, catching up to Ratchet on top of that. Ratchet still in the lead, but he's going to lose that lead very soon if Maui continues on the tear that he's on. Voltice is trying to catch back up. Maui still in behind Ratchet. He'll need to push it heading into the ending. Voltice falls off the map. Oh no! Voltice actually full dead. Ratchet will win. Maui... Where's Maui? Maui finishes after all of that. Matus, he won't be able to finish. What happened? What was this round? 3 people died. And Maui, at least he died at the end. That way he could save it, but it didn't really matter.
Yeah, good round. Good round there.
Yeah, GR.
Yeah, it was a good round. I liked it. It's content.
True.
It's content, guys.
Round.
Yeah. But I think right now, so don't get me wrong, but the semifinals were a bit better. But of course, I don't want to be subjective here. Maybe they will still accelerate here. But hey, let's go ahead into the next round. Maui is in second position, but let's go ahead and see what they are doing. We already see 1 DNF here from Matus by the looks of it. Ratchet and Voltice, the only players left alive. So Matus has made another mistake. So even if Ratchet and Voltice get second and third, Maui cannot win this round. Matus restarting the game. Okay, so I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they should just wait. Let's see how sportsmen they are, as Maui is gonna finish this round. So, I mean, unless Maui doesn't stop, what should they do? You know, if they don't finish, then they will not get it, or they will just lose the point. So it's 2-1 in favor for Shift. Not sure how they deal with that point, if they will let that one count or not.
I think they'll let that one count because no one had the HUD on. I think everyone now knows to not play. But yeah, everyone knows not to play. Maui is not playing. And
but yeah, it's always like that.
Wrote okay.
That
so no one's playing with their HUD on. Everyone's playing with their HUD off, I should say. So it makes sense that they don't see something written in chat. But that's when you need communication in the call. But oftentimes the players who are playing want to be concentrating and are not in the call, or not in the same call anyway.
But also, if a round started, you will not just skip it. You know, in the Trackmania Grand League, we had some sort of controversy where this happened when Massa had icy tires that they just skipped in the midst of the round. That's something very unfortunate. But hey. I think that this is the correct way to deal with that. If Matus now had a lag, we're gonna go live again. So 2-1 in favor for Shift. And of course we could go to maybe the next tiebreaker here if Shift takes home this one and then also wins one 3v3 map.
Alright. As Matus here is back, maybe his computer back better than ever. Ratchet will fight with them. Voltize has fallen behind. And he's hit into the wall. So let's see Maui now. He's fallen behind. He seems relatively slow at the start of this map. But his second half is where he really shines. He gets a lot faster during the second half. Matus in first place and Maui now in second for good. Ratchet has fallen down. It's gonna be a 1-2 unless Matus does that, hitting the wall. Maui now in the lead still. I mean, he can't throw this one away like he did the other round earlier. Yeah, no, he won't. 104.5, and he'll win the round with Matus in third.
Yeah, so Maui still taking it, Matus still in third, and that's the tied up score again. So the match is slowly but surely picking up the pace here, and I hope that they can continue with that. Okay, well, whatever. So maybe Matus has downloaded more RAM. I don't know. Maybe his PC is running faster because of that, but hey, he is on last position, and that means that Maui has to get first, but he has made a slight mistake there. So Voltize and also Ratchet catching up there. Voltize with a good line there as well. Maui not out on that one yet. Ratchet also with a good approach in this sector. So who's gonna take that? Very important round for Maui to take, because if he wins, Matus only has to finish. But what a good round we have in our hands right now. Maui pushing though, but Voltize and Ratchet are not so far behind. This part very important that you get as much speed as possible. Maui, not with the best amount of speed, but actually gets himself a good line through. Not sure how he survived with that, but of course that's why he has a very fast time on this map. Voltize and Ratchet can only eat his dust right now, but there's still the ending left to be cleared. But Maui will survive it. Ratchet with a safe finish, and Maui will take it with a 104.70, 47.4. So
Matus, he finishes.
Okay, I thought for a second.
Scared. I was scared as well. I was panically looking through the numbers. First tie in the 2v2. Sorry, I actually got mail. I just received my first Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah.
The 3v3 one?
Through the mail. Yeah, 3v3. The very, very nice one. I won't shout out which company I bought it from, obviously, but I bought a 3v. I bought a 3v3 Rubik's Cube.
It's fun.
Really nice.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun to solve.
I want to learn it. I want to learn.
It's easy, but it is a lot of fun to solve and stuff. I actually learned some of it, but hey, I mean, if you need some tips or anything, you know, there are a lot of YouTube tutorials. Also, hit me up. I have a very unique way to solve the cube, and also Ratchet here with a weird line, and also his teammate making that mistake, and well, it is not really cool to see those mistakes. So now orKs GP Numelops in the lead after being on 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, it's not very fun at that point. Voltize and Ratchet both making big mistakes, and they've fallen down the order by quite a bit. So Voltize, can he still finish? Yes, but it's a very barely yes, as he needs to clip. Both Maui and Matus 1 and 2, and they're separated by barely anything, 0.003 of a second. And yeah, both shift players, they shifted down like 2-3 gears during that round.
Yeah, they indeed did. They were in first and second, and unfortunately didn't get it there. So we have Numelops leading again 3-2, and they only need 2 more points. That we don't see a tiebreaker here. But if orKs GP doesn't win, we have maybe a tiebreaker coming up or a 5-1 scenario. But of course, this map is quite unforgiving. Then let's go into the next round, as we have Matus and Maui leading now from the get-go and not made a mistake or are reliant on a mistake from Voltais or Ratchet, who has just made a mistake, land on his back, and now they just have to save into the finish, and we can call it map point in the next round. But of course, there's still the ending left. There's still some tricky jumps that you can fail. Respawning is not allowed, and also that means that if you're on the back, you cannot finish here. Okay, Matus.
Is that a lag or was that a crash?
I'm not so sure if that is a lag or not. I'm not quite certain about that.
That's looking like a lag.
But anyway.
Okay. He was rubber banding. He was rubber banding.
Yeah, but it's still there around though. Dude,
yeah.
Guys, I already said it yesterday. What is happening with French players and their internet issues? Why?
No, like, he's still gonna finish. Nope, no, he's not. Why did he crash the finish? I just had to say it, didn't I? I just had to say it.
Dude.
I just have to say it. You know, I shouldn't even talk anymore.
Yeah.
Just like you, just stay silent and just watch. Because at this point, everything I say just punches me back in the face.
Times 2.
Times 2. Ratchet in the lead. How is he gonna fuck this one up? Let's see. As Maui is in second. Voltais is in third, going for the overtake on Maui. Let's see. At this point in time, it's 4-2 for orKs GP Numelops, but both shift players in 1 and 2 at the current moment. Maui's gonna try and go for the overtake. He's gonna try and turn this one into a tie. Matus is still alive, but just very far behind. Voltais, he's fallen back. It's now down to Ratchet to beat Maui, and Maui stays ahead of Ratchet. And so we're gonna get ourselves a tie, and it's still 4-2.
Dude, how did Matus finish? Oh god, dude. That was so close, but that was a good overtake there from Maui indeed. 4-2, not let shift come any closer. So very close there again. This could have also gone into the favor for shift, but look at that. We see 2 players making the same mistake. Ratchet and Maui not tearing themselves apart also in this round. So this map is a clown fiesta, as you say that in some kind of esports. Maui with another mistake. And we have Voltais now. If he wins the round ahead of Matus, they will take this one. Well, I am not sure what Matus did there, but
he's dying. His internet is
wait, what?
Turning into
God, dude. Guys,
you talk about him instantly. His internet's like, oh no, you talked about him. Better make him die real quick.
Yeah, so this will be the round for Team Shift, because we have first and third place for them, and Maui needs to get first, but he has of course made that mistake at the start. So 4-3 now, and it's getting closer and closer. So the PayPal transaction has been received by Shift, and also not the best winning time here for 104.9, and then we have 106s for third and fourth, for second and third place, and fourth cannot even finish.
4-3 now. And if Shift make this comeback work, we're gonna be tied at 1. At this point in time, with how long the match has gone, how long just today has gone, this just feels like it's been going on for hours, even though this match has been going on for 40 minutes. At this point, it's felt like over 2 hours already, and we're still just in the 2v2. We still have at least one 3v3 to go, and that's only if Numelops win this 2v2 and then win the 3v3. or otherwise we're gonna have a second 3v3 to go, as well as Matus and Maui 1 and 2 at the current moment. Voltais trying to keep up with both of them. Ratchet is in 4th, but not too far behind, only a quarter of a second. Matus in the lead by just a little bit. Maui, this is his best section though. He will likely catch up to Matus as Voltais and Ratchet both hit the wall at the exact same time. That's some great synchronization out of shift, and they shift their gears looking towards the 3v3. They now need to win both. Is this really the finals?
Dude, no tiebreaker in this one. No tiebreaker.
No tiebreaker.
We will have no tiebreaker. I repeat, we will have no tiebreaker, guys. Maybe a tennis mode, but we have a very wonky match coming to an end on this map, and I hope that we have on the other maps closer rounds and maybe a little bit more of a more consistent driving, because we have seen so many mistakes in the same corner. Yeah, and we only only 5 to this time. I can tell you why, because in a 2v2 usually ties happen more frequent, because if your team gets first and last, the score will be a draw, because 5 equals 5. 4 head.
4 head. Shouldn't that be 5 head at that point?
Nah, it's more of a 3 head.
I mean, you need 5 points to tie.
You need 5 fingers. You need both hands to count. You know, if you look into your hands, just
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 10. Okay. 5 equals 5.
Are you okay, Turbo? Are
no.
You okay? Do you need like a hug or something?
What? What do I need?
A hug?
A hug. I need my bed. I'm not needing a hug.
You need your bed.
Yeah.
I mean, does your bed give good hugs?
Yeah, it does. Yakosta didn't hear me. Very funny, Yakosta. But you read me. Yeah, it's not a... This night it was a walk edge, but this night it will be a bedge.
Oh, man. We're on to the 3v3 now. Back onto Piltover between Numelops and Shift. Shift need to win both 3v3s to win the grand finals now. No more risk of a tiebreaker anymore, at least. But now we got to deal with tennis mode if that comes around. Yep. I think both teams are exhausted, though, and it's really showing. It's starting to get late, right? And a lot of these players played in the 24-hour race on top of that.
Yeah, everyone is tired. Everyone is just so tired. I'm tired as well. Well, we got this. We got this. Copium. So if Shift loses this map, we will have a CPS 23 playoff champion, right? And they win absolutely nothing.
They'll win the chance to go to their bed and sleep. That's what they win.
And the others cannot sleep, or what?
They get to cry themselves to sleep. There you go.
Well, I think Ratchet will have some beers with his dad and will watch the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if you're gonna cry when you spend good time with your dad.
Not true. Good point.
Actually, you know.
I haven't spent some time with my dad. I should actually. He called me before the stream today. That's why I was a little bit late to our call. But yeah, I thought this would already be over. I told I'll call you at around 4. It's 4 right now. We still have at least one more 3v3 to go. At this point.
Go ahead and call him. I can also wing the other thing. It's fine.
Nah. We're gonna finish this together. We started this together. We're gonna finish this together, and then we can both go to sleep, both go bedge,
and 5.
I can go bedge with both my cats.
Oh, that's cute. And hello 3, Salty5U, and hello Shoberus. Hello. Nice seeing you. Hello Tacoons. Look, you have someone who loves you. In chat.
Aww. My cats love me too. But it's nice to know that someone in chat loves me. Oh, that's awesome. But I bet you get a lot of love from your chat as well. You're not like Ama, who gets the opposite of love from his chat.
That's correct.
I don't think Abba has ever seen that message in his chat.
I guess not, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Your chat is full of
Instantly,
degens,
we
dude.
already see it. Yeah, his chat is full of... that's where all the toxic haters are. You know how we say it's all a good community? It's because all the toxic people are in Ama's chat, that's why.
Wow. Well, so good luck, have fun. We're gonna start at point number 7 with tennis mode enabled, so that means that the team has to win with a 2-point difference. So if the score is 6-6, the point number will be 8. If it's 7-7, the point number will be 9, and so on and so forth. You win a round by gathering the most points as a team. There are 21 points in total, so you win a round with a combination of your teammates scoring 11 points. Quick maths.
Big quick maths. All right, down it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, let us start off the first 3v3. And right now, orKs GP Numelops hope to win this one, because if they do, they will be crowned champions. If Shift win this 3v3, we're gonna go on to the last map, and if they win that one, they will be the champions of CPS 23. And if not, if Numelops win the other 3v3, they will be champion. So they need to win either this map or the next map to be champion. Shift need to win both. As right now, Ratchet is in the lead, Barbos in second. In fact, Barbos is no longer second. He's kissed the wall. Wag in the lead now, with Shark in first as he takes over from his teammate. Ratchet and Azox right beside each other. Everyone side by side, as Eric B will win the round. Ratchet gets second, Zykos in third, Azox in fourth. And now all depends on if their last player will finish here. Wag, there you go. Whew, scared me for a bit.
Yeah, good round again here on Piltover. We have Ratchet, Azox and Barbos not bringing themselves on the scoreboard. Very close because of a first, third and last position from Shark, Psychos and also Mr. Wag. So let's follow Wag here. Let's see if he will have another Wag round or not. But of course that was just a word game from my side on. So let's see if he makes it. Good start for him. Psychos and also his teammate are inside of each other. And also Wag is not too far behind Ratchet and Barbos with a good start. We see Azox falling a bit behind Shark with a mistake. And also Barbos almost hitting the wall there, but it was too close. Wag making now that mistake. So Ratchet, Barbos and Psychos in the lead. So Ratchet and Barbos, if they get first and third, it will be enough because Wag and Shark are in fourth and fifth. So a first position for Team Numelops would be enough to take home the point. And of course, they are leading right now. So a good start for Team Shift would also be very important as Ratchet leads. Psychos with a good line though, goes so inside, risk so much. Oh my god. Listen, I respect that risk. I respect it. That was a good risk. That was like the Predator that jumps onto you and almost snipes it. But he was jumping a bit too low. Ratchet takes P number 1. And then we have Barbos behind with a point 28 and point 31. And the first point for Team Shift.
That was a great attempt at the risk by Psychos. And full respect to trying, because at least he tried, right? That is the difference. When you die at the end like that, well, he didn't die, at least he finished in 6th, but he went from attempting to win the race to 6th because of that risk. And to win races, you gotta risk like that sometimes, huh?
Yep.
So it is quite necessary. As we are back down for another race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see it. Ratchet is in last position at the current moment, but he is not far behind off of the lead. In fact, one good corner and he'd get himself right into the lead. In fact, now he's in second place, so not a bad corner out of him at all. And that's how close this match is at the current moment. Barbos, he's in 4th position, just out of the podium, and then suddenly falls down to last, despite the fact that he's still less than a 10th behind the leader, which is Shark. Zykos as well, overtaking his teammate Ratchet, going for 2nd place, and that's exactly what he'll get. Zykos will win. Ratchet gets 2nd, Shark gets 3rd, Barbos gets 4th, Azox gets 5th, Wag gets 6th, and everyone has a 0.4 or lower.
What the hell is that?
What is that round?
Okay, that is the complete opposite of that map from...
This is what we expected out of the grand final.
Yeah, so I mean, we had a map No, I mean, it's not map dependent, I would say, Copium. You know, it's not Numelovsky's map that is bad, it's just the players, you know, that are bad. It's never the mapper, Kappa. No, I mean, I think this map is just a little bit easier compared to the other map, even though we have some tight passages as well. But we have another very close round in our hands. Wag and Barbos just a little bit behind. But we have the 2-1 scoreline for Numelops, Ratchet, Azox, Shark, and Psychos in the top 4. But we have Ratchet with a mistake. And we see also Barbos coming a bit closer there to the top field as Psychos gets a good line. Barbos and Azox on P2 and 3, and also Ratchet not too far behind, even though he has made a mistake. So this will be the next point for Team Shift, tying up the score into point 15 by Psychos. Great time there, but not enough because his teammates come in 5th and 6th. Actually, Wag not even finishing.
Wonderful to Wag, yeah, can't finish sadly, but it doesn't really matter at the end because they're still tied at 2 no matter what happens there, whether he finishes or not. And so you're still tied. And this match, a lot closer, slightly less mistakes, and especially at the front, it's a lot tighter for sure. As once again, we're down for another round. Both teams know what they need to do to win this one out, and they know what needs to be done as well. Just to get onto the top step of CPS here. To win it all out, Shift need to win both 3v3s, and Numelops need to win only one of the 2 3v3s at this point in time. We're tied at 2 on the first 3v3. Ratchet is in the lead. He won't hit the wall, though he'll get close. His teammate Azox and him are trying to overtake Zykos, who is being a real pest at the moment and stopping them from leading the round. Zykos takes a small lead. Can he keep it? He goes more inside. He'll get a higher height and he'll win the round by 1/100th of a second. And that's a very nice round, but he'll still lose it in the end because both of his teammates fall down the order to 5th and 6th. It's a win for Shift and they take the lead. What a round. What a round. Very intense so far.
Now the match is heating up. So sorry, I was just drinking something there in the meantime.
No, it's fine. I kind of realized it.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And yeah, I'm back. I just didn't want to burp into the microphone because that is a bit rude and we don't want to make that. But now 2-3 in favor for Shift. The match is heating up, and who is not heating up in this round is Shark with that line. A very, very bad approach. Barbos and Ratchet, synchronized mistake again. Azox has to win this round. Shark still behind, so Azox now the win condition for Team Shift, and this is looking very good because also Psychos has made a mistake. Look at that, so many mistakes have happened in this round. It seems like every round that I'm casting, I just get the rounds where everyone is making mistakes, you know? But yeah, top 4 occupied by 3 Shift players, and this will be the round for them. We see a point 36, still a good time, but other than that, not really good times from the players concerning the level. I could never beat those times, maybe at some point, but that's the next point for Shift, and they are extending the lead to 2 points.
You say you could never do a 101.989?
Yeah, maybe that I could do that. Yeah, I could do that
with a bit of practice for sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I believe in you, Mr. Kai.
Mr. Luckers.
I'm very, very certain. You what? You thought I was about to call you Mr. Luckers? Mm-hmm. No. Maybe LuckersTurbo.
Yeah,
right? But I'm not gonna call you Luckers. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As I've never called you Luckers before. Don't laugh. Maybe I did the first time I came into your chat. Maybe the first time. As Ratchet right now in the lead, Zykos is in second, and Shark, he overtakes his teammate for second position. Azox in 4th at the current moment, trying to get into the podium and trying to take away the win from Numelops. But Numelops right now looking very solid with Wag in 5th position. It would be very good for them. Oh, but Azox goes up into the podium. Can he keep the podium? No, he can't. He'll fall down the order, and it's going to be a win for Numelops. A 2-3-4.
Dude, what? Dude, every time You get
What do
all
you
those.
mean every time.
You get all those good rounds, and I'm here, and it's incredible. Look, this round will be a clown fiesta again. I tell you that. Everyone will crash.
Okay, well, how about you expect a clown fiesta round then?
Well,
right?
I said it, and this is the anti-jinx, so no one will crash this round. But let's go into the round 2. We have a 3-4 scoreline, very close. Ratchet in the lead. We see no one making a mistake thus far. Barbos, Ratchet, and Azox into the mix here. Wag, the only blue player on top, but we see one mistake here from Ratchet. He's out on that one, and also Wag on a good time. Psycho's also there to maybe have a saying. Shark also so far behind, so only 4 players left alive, but 2 blue players in the front, so they don't even need their teammate, as Barbos and Azox are 0.1 of a second behind. Psychos with a good line, gathering so much speed here on this one. I mean, he also has a good PB on this map, 56.844, the world record indeed. Oh, so close there to the wall. Let's take a look onto the ending here from Psychos and Wag. They will take it, and Psychos even up to P1, but Wag touches the ending, so they're in need of a finish there from Mr. Shark, and he's finishing in P number 6, so it's enough. And the tied score again, 4-4, and Numelops is not out on that one yet.
All right. I remember every time that I would say this person's name, the round would go to shit. Okay, Matuz. There you go. Now no one is gonna finish with a clean lap this time around. Okay, trust. No.
No.
I'm not gonna have a good lap to cast. As Psychos, Ratchet, Azox, and Wag all towards the front. Eric B as well. Barbos having made a small mistake at the start, and there you go. 1 fly falls, 5 more to go. As Wag and Ratchet fight for this lead. Barbos and Shark will fight for the last podium position. Azox will also try to find his way up there. Ratchet, now he's going to start running away with it. He's about 2 tenths ahead of anyone else. Barbos goes from last to second place, and he's going to try and overtake for first as Ratchet makes a small mistake, which allows Wag and Shark back into the match. Azox, he's also in 5th position, but not too far behind. Let's see it. It's a really close one. Ratchet will win it, but who gets second? It's Wag. Shark in 3rd, but Barbos and Azox coming in 4th and 5th will win them the round.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Even the power of Matuz couldn't make this round shit.
Why did you say his name? Dude, I get the good round now again. I tell you that, yeah. Dude, it's incredible. Like every second round, come on, please. But yeah, what a line from Ratchet there. But you kidding me, Ratchet? Is this scripted? It's. Oh my God, whatever. Let's go into the next round. 4-5 in favor for.
Again, do it again.
Okay, let's psycho. Oh, this could be. Well, okay, Barbos, Psychos, maybe. Oh my! I just cast the rest. I'm out of here.
Planet 5. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Turbo, I think you just need to stop casting my dude. I'm sorry, you kind of bring death upon everyone. I really hope for the same thing to happen on my end here. But so far, not the case. Azox is in last, and he's not even... There you go, finally. Now he's over a second behind the lead. As now Zykos and Eric B find themselves in both last positions. Wag finds himself in 3rd, getting overtaken by Zykos. Both Ratchet and Barbos, 1 and 2 at the current moment. Zykos hits the wall. He's still alive by a little bit, but he's now going to be fighting for the lead as Ratchet fights for that lead at the current moment. What is he fighting with? He's fighting with no one? He's alone.
Dude, it's incredible. Those synchronized mistakes. It's
They are.
Incredible. Dude, it's for the 20th time this happened today. Dude, what the hell is going on?
And it wasn't just 2 players, it was 3 this time.
Yeah, I think it were 3. I thought also Barbos made the mistake. Dude,
Barbos made it too, yeah.
Okay, so now we have the match point for Team GP Numelops. If they win this one, they will be the CPS 23 champions. And if Shift wins it, they will force a so-called tennis mode, but we're gonna go into the explanation just after that round, as Team Red has to win or else they are dead. The scoreline could be 4-0 and it could be lights out. Let's go into the round. Psychos with a bad line there. Also Wag, not with the best amount of speed. Azox, Ratchet and Barbos in the top 3. Azox had to release though, and we have a good round in our hand. Look at the line from Shark into Elite he goes. Good amount of speed accumulated for the German driver. Ratchet is dead in this round. He leads in Orlando's teammates, and that's probably the worst possible corner where you can make a mistake, because now if Shark gets first, it will be the GG. Shark with a great line there as well. Barbos attacking though, but they're really in need of that ending from Ratchet that was so good, but it will be Shark in
It's a tennis mode.
It's incredible. Wow. Dude, this it's free content. It's absolute free content.
Remember when I said that the Trackmania esports clips channel would have enough clips for the next month?
There's 10, 20 clips.
Year. Easily 20 clips. Plus the 24-hour race. You don't think that there's at least 20 clips in the 24-hour race? Oh my god.
I love Trackmania esports.
Trackmania esports is love. Trackmania esports is life. I'm sorry for laughing, man, but I'm starting to lose it. My brain is frying. It's like eggs right now. Have you seen that video, your brain on drugs? Yeah, and then they smashed the egg. That's the brain of Shark as well, after he hit the wall there in that specific spot. You can see the moment his brain fries right there, as Ratchet and Barbos 1 and 2 at the current moment with 2 checkpoints left to go. Down the hill, up over the little crest, and Wag will overtake Barbos. In fact, he will win the round with an amazing snipe, and they lost the round. They threw. Wag wins the round. Not just that, Eric B and Zykos were 4 and 5, and they won because of that.
Dude, what is happening? What is that match? It's
oh my god.
So Ratchet not drifting too much, thus finishing more to the left, traveling more distance, and now it's the match point again. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. CPS champions of the 23rd installment could be GP Numelops. They could take down Shift in a 4-0 fashion, but of course it's not over yet, as well as the round here, because Azox, Barbos and Ratchet are not too far behind, but Psychos and Wag are on first and second, so they definitely have to make something happen. Ratchet not making that mistake as he gets a good amount of speed. Also, Azox is not too far behind. Barbos is pushing though, getting a good amount of speed here in this corner, but it is still very close, or they're very far behind though, 0.1 of a second, but the ending will decide it. Will GP Numelops take it now? We see Barbos with a mistake, Ratchet with a good amount of speed. Maybe he can go into the lead here, but I think it's not enough. We see first, third, and also 6th position for Team...
Wait.
Okay, Wag finished.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Misery.
That was
misery, sorry.
That was a very, very chaotic ending, but GP Numelops are taking it 4-0, but still a very, very close match. And also thank you so much, Marius, for your raid with 34 beautiful human beings. But guys, what was that match?
That felt like anything but a 4-0. That felt like... And this match was an hour long, right? That's still a really long match for just the 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3. This went to the maximum lengths it really could on practically all three matches. And at this point, everyone gave it their all. All the players are probably absolutely exhausted after this weekend. And after giving it their all in the semifinals, they wouldn't have been in the grand finals without how much they both pushed in the semis. I mean, listen, Numelops played for a 2-hour match, right, during the semifinals. At this point, they fully deserve that win after an amazingly long day of work, not just for CPS. Some of these players played TMFL after playing in the 24-hour race. It's incredible. We've had an incredible weekend, you and me here, not just casting for CPS, but the 24-hour race. You with TMFL, there was just so much happening today and yesterday.
Yeah, there was
my goodness,
so much.
I'm so happy that the weekend is over.
Same. It was so exhausting, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna do map requests today, but thank you so much, QDC, for joining. Guys, I will also upload those matches to my YouTube, so make sure to give it a follow. The matches will be on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will be scheduling them, but thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Also, thank you so much for the follows. But guys, I have to learn for my exam. I'm streaming since 15. I'm done for today, and thank you so much, Quantum Deathcat, for joining. And I'll see you.
Sorry.
Well, for the next cast or my stream chat. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
XDD.
All of the XDDs.
Okay, there we go. Guys, it was a lot of fun, but I will call it a day. I'm actually so tired. I still have to learn. And, well,